welcome to Buy from Bout, the show that celebrates Barbadian micro-entrepreneurs and gives them the unique opportunity to share their brand story. This week, we all about caring. It's all about the love. Love for the environment, love for we family, love for we selves. Now, I want to start by telling you a little bit of a story, because I know that we all outside, and we're talking about caring for the environment. Now, I met this guest, Shade. What's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
I am wonderful. So I would have met Shade during the staging of one of our festivals. And it was an excellent opportunity for us to think about our carbon emissions footprint. People coming from all over to Barbados. We want Barbadians to begin to think about the environment for multiple reasons. And Shade is involved in a business that helps us do just that. So Shade, I know you good. Tell us about your role in saving the environment.
Hi, Kim. Thanks for having me. So my role in saving the environment is really looking at businesses to think in a way that they can execute the care for the communities, care for the environment through their corporate social responsibility. And so that basically looks a little bit like identifying where they would responsibly invest their money, looking at how they get their employees involved, and so by extension, basically looking at their overall strategy in dealing with the environment and social issues that not only affect outside of the communities, but also internally as well.
Now, I know that this is a passion project for you. This is just your life's work. Yes. I want you to tell Bajans why you feel so passionately about the environment and how you got started.
Well, that is a very interesting story, but I think I might do the half short one, but I'll start by saying that firstly, my family background is across the Caribbean. So by extension, I've had different opportunities across the region to see how things are from a mountainous country to even springs, and by extension here in Barbados. And so the way that I grew up I had a baby boomer as a parent. So by extension, a lot of environmental attitudes and behaviors were instilled in me. And so I actually started to get more serious when I started to study, and I studied tourism management back in the Bahamas, and I realized, oh my God, this is an industry that really impacts the environment. And so I wanted to do something about it. So then I, would have designed projects throughout my entire formal education related to sustainability. And so I finally went into volunteering in the civil society sector. And so I did work there regarding the environment. And so by extension, I wanted to expand that even further, focus more so on helping people want to kind of connect to this particular sector, being the third sector. That is like NGOs and what's not. And then I also wanted to ensure that I bring a bigger issue to light. And that issue is really like carbon emissions in terms of offsetting, neutralizing. So
that is a very interesting one, offsetting your carbon emissions footprint. Now, everybody, it's summertime and everybody coming home. So unfortunately, Duppy coming about here. So what are some of the things that we could tell our friends and family when they come in here that they can do to ensure that we're keeping Barbados nice and clean?
Well, most importantly, I would say that if they have the opportunity to support any of the NGOs that has environmental initiatives, if they're caring to give some money away, definitely donate to them, because they're the true MVPs in terms of helping us, do small, micro, basically little activities, but they actually add up in the long term. And so by extension, there are opportunities that we already have in terms of very small, responsible actions we can take. Just don't litter. It's very simple.
Don't litter.
But it's straight to the point.
They can plant some trees.
They can plant some trees.
They can turn off the water when they're brushing the teeth.
Oh yeah, most certainly.
There's tons of things that they can do.
Swap that for probably a sea bath, perhaps.
A sea bath.
Yeah.
I like the sea bath one. But if you can go into the sea, make sure you don't touch up the turtles, because all the spray that you put on, you can transfer it onto the turtles.
Even using a particular type of SPF is really important too. So even those things those little things that you do to just, I know you're protecting yourself, but also, can take a step further in protecting the environment.
Protecting the environment. Now you have turned your passion into profits. Now tell me, if somebody is looking to up their social responsibility, their social corporate responsibility, how do they reach out to you so that they have an idea of what it is that they need to do and how they can be involved in some of your initiatives?
Well, firstly, you can contact me directly via email, and that is stepupsustainabilitysolutions@gmail.com. In addition to that, you can contact me via cell phone, that is 258-7716, and basically indicate what you're looking for, and by extension I can do a discovery call, and there we can discuss. And persons may be looking for either more holistic types of solutions, or they can be looking for a little quick solution in terms of a quick volunteer setup or whatever.
But everybody can be involved in protecting the environment.
Oh yes.
So I'm going to give you the last word. Why should Bajans protect the environment? Because it's both here so that we want to make sure it's good and clean for the next generation.
Well, that particular line, the next generation, we say it, but we have to mean it. And it means that our actions have to align to exactly the next generation. And we really need to make sense of what we're doing. So in our lifestyles, and by extension, helping the environment.
Thank you so much, Shade. It's been a pleasure having you on Bout from Bout here.
Thank
and let
you.
me tell you, I'm going to make sure when I go to the beach, although I'm going to protect myself, I ain't going to touch up the turtles. I'm going to make sure I walk with my caps and my bags and everything and clean up. So Bajans, don't forget, corporate social responsibility is your responsibility, our responsibility. Bout from Bout here. Hi, and welcome back to Bout from Bout here. Now, I got something in my hand. I know it as a dog dumpling, but it's actually noni. It is good for you, it's good for the entire family. Young, old, in between, it is a wonderful, natural product. In studio with me today is Dana, who's going to tell us all about noni naturals. Dana, what's going on?
Hi, good man. How are you?
Now tell me, because a lot of Bajans know this as dog dumpling.
Yes.
And now you have turned it into a noni natural juice.
Yes.
How did this start?
Well, this first started where we have a property with a lot of these trees. And at first I didn't know what they were. I just know that they used to drop all over the place and they smell really, really awful. And they were sprouting all over the property. So I decided to go home and check up to see what the fruit was. And then I discovered it was a noni fruit. And we call it dog dumpling here. So when I researched it, I realized it had a lot of health benefits, a lot of, good properties that would, help me to regulate like my blood sugar and stuff. So I decided to give it a go and try to ferment it into something that's palatable. So that's how noni started.
Okay. So how long has the noni journey started for you?
I would say it's roughly over a year. Because we, had to go through the process of registering the business and stuff. But I would say it was just about a year.
A year in?
Yes, please.
Wonderful. And I know that you have different flavors because noni has a very particular smell. It has a very particular taste.
Yes.
But it is absolutely amazing for regulating your blood sugar and your overall health and wellness, correct?
Yes, please.
So tell me what you've mixed it with.
Okay, so first we have what we used to call the original, which is with ginger. So it's all natural, no preservatives. We just infuse it with the ginger, and we have ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg. Then we went on to Bajan cherry and mango.
Bajan cherry and mango?
Yes.
So everything from Bout here, so?
Everything from Bout here.
Okay, so if I am looking for some noni juice, where do I find you guys?
You can find us on Instagram at noninatural246. You can also find us in Borwood, Codgerton Hill. That's where we manufacture. And you can also call us at 283-8228.
Okay, and now we know where to find you.
Yes.
Now you know the elephant in the room is the noni smell and the noni taste.
Yes.
Tell Bajans what this really tastes like.
Well, it tastes like exactly what it is, a tonic. It doesn't taste like a sweet drink, but it's good for your body. And the good thing about it is you're not drinking it like a sweet drink. You're taking a shot, so you don't really taste it that much once you shot it.
Once you shot it.
Once you
so
shot
if I
it.
start my noni regime, how many days do I need to be drinking my noni tonic?
You should consistently drink it for about 10 days to feel like the full effects because it gives you an energy boost. It really does help to heal your body, I find, because some of our clients were telling us that, he couldn't bend down because he had, I guess, inflammation in his body. But after he tried it for the week, he realized that he could bend down, he could touch his toes. And that's where you really see the real effect of natural noni.
You could bend down, touch your toes from drinking noni juice?
Yes.
I got to try some now.
If you're better.
I come in to get my noni.
Yes, please. You can choose the flavor you
I
like.
can choose the flavor. Oh, wait, you got mango. I didn't know that.
Yes, we have mango.
I will give mango a shot.
That's what I like to hear.
But are you taking a shot? Are you taking a shot?
Of course I'm going to take a shot.
Alrighty.
Let me see. Maybe I should
Okay.
try mango with you. You know what? I'm going to go big and I'm going to go for the unflavored,
You go for the unflavored?
Yes,
More
because
power to you, my girl.
the unflavored is, very strong.
All right. So this is natural noni made right here in Barbados. Everything has a purpose.
Yes.
And the purpose is health and wellness.
Yes.
So let me open my noni juice. Be shot in it.
You ready?
You ready?
To natural noni.
To natural noni.
To natural
Cheers.
noni. Cheers.
Oh, that surprised me though.
Surprise.
Well, ain't bad. I got noni, bay leaf, and water. Boy, this good. I love it.
I'm glad
I
you
could
love
drink
it.
this every day now.
Good.
10 days.
10 days.
A teaspoon.
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
Yes, 30
All right.
milliliters, yeah.
Bajans, try the mango natural noni, otherwise known as dog dumpling. Now, tell us again where we can find you.
You can find us on Instagram at noninatural246. You can call us at 283-8228. And you can also find us in Bow Road, Codgerton Hill. And you can always give us a call. And we also deliver as well.
You deliver as well?
Yes, we deliver
And
as
what
well.
Bajans should buy from about here?
They should buy from Bout here because we really need to invest in our population, in our country, because all the things that we buy, they profit the businesses overseas. So I really think that we should buy from Bout here because we get to reintegrate the funds into the society, and that's what's really important for Barbados. Natural noni is exported, all over the world, and I find it's an on-tap market here in Barbados, and we could actually export noni because it doesn't grow all over the world. So that's why we should buy from Bout here, because we should invest in our economy and our future.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bajans, don't forget, buy from about here. Natural noni tastes good. Dog dumpling? Yep. You gotta convert. Don't forget, buy from about here. Welcome back to Buy from Bout here. Now we just had noni naturals, or dog dumplings, and it was such a wonderful, interesting experience. But we ain't done in there, because we still taking care of ourselves. And in studio we have the CMOS boss and the CMOS lady. Now CMOS is something that I have a real history with. I remember getting CMOS as a child. Now these days you put it in stews, soups, all kinds of things. And CMOS you could get right here so in Barbados. Now I have a wonderful family in front of me who can share their CMOS story. The CMOS boss and the CMOS lady.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
What's going on?
I'm
We
good.
We
What
good.
good?
Yes.
Now tell me about your CMOS brand. How you started this business.
Well, it actually COVID birthed this business. Going through all of the hard times with the COVID, it made me realize that people need more to boost the immune system. So I was always an avid taker of the CMOS. So actually it started off with the regular CMOS. And then the bladder followed, and then we followed up with the purple CMOS.
Okay. Because I know that you believe that health is wealth.
Health is
is
your
wealth.
true wealth, yes.
Wonderful.
It really
Now
is.
tell me about your brand and your business.
Well, the brand, it came about because I was always thinking like, there's always people out there that got all of this money, but they can't buy true health. So that made me come up with the name Healthy Wealthy. And The product now is just something I've always been avid about. I always love to hear about sea moss. I love to use it. I started, well, at first she wasn't too thing about the sea moss, but then after we got started, she started loving it. I already loved it, so we said, you know what, this is something that everybody needs. Everybody needs sea moss in the system.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah.
Now, sea moss lady,
Yes.
I want you to tell Bajans why sea moss is so good for them.
Well, let's start with regular sea moss. Here we have just sea moss and alkaline water.
Yeah.
No sugars. This is good for your immune system, your energy levels. It contains zinc, so good for the prostate, good for the libido, helps to break up and remove excess mucus, so sinuses, allergies, things that are mucus related. Then we go over here to sea moss and bladderwrack. As the name suggests, all the sea moss benefits are present here. But now bladderwrack is a seaweed, a type of kelp, right? Bladderwrack is good for things like your digestive tract, so heartburn, acid reflux, inflammation and pain like joint pains, magnesium, diabetics can use this. Detoxes your blood, your colon, help with your circulation. Reason they do so much, high in minerals, 100% natural. See how thick it is?
Yes.
It is not frozen. It is tasteless, it has no sugars, 1 to 2 spoonfuls daily. Directions are on the label. And if you find like this is something hard to swallow, thick and tasteless, you have the option to where you could put it in things like tea, like porridge, like shakes. Preferably something healthy though, so you still get all the benefits that
So
it
like
has to
smoothies
offer.
and things, so you can
Yes,
use all your natural,
exactly.
because mango's still in season now, so
Right,
you can mix it with your
right.
mango and your banana.
Exactly.
Sweet.
Anything
Exactly.
Okay.
And then we
well,
have the purple. Purple sea moss, still sea moss, so all the regular benefits are here, but purple sea moss contain phytonutrients. Nutrients you find in plants for brighter colors, stronger antioxidants. So this goes for more severe issues, anti-cancerous, anti-stroke, anti-heart disease. The way it does that, it flushes out the toxins entering your body that leads to these things.
girl,
you know?
you got me good. I can try some of the sea moss. And I want to try the natural sea moss.
Yes, please.
Good. Now, if you are new to sea moss and I'm trying it right out the jar, good,
Smooth, right?
smooth.
See?
Not
I can add
lumpy.
it to my soups,
Anything.
to my
Anywhere.
stews, smoothies.
Yep.
It works. Now, where can we find you?
Well, we are located, we have a location in Elmer's Complex, number 6 Elmer's Complex. The same complex as popular discount Spooners Hill. Or you could catch the Sea Moss Lady on the road. She's on numerous different roads when the day come. And we are on IG, Healthy Wealthy.
Yes.
Yeah, 246. Facebook, Healthy Wealthy 246. You could call, contact us, 259-2287. Yeah.
So if I want some recipes, you think you can help me out? Help me up?
I don't know if we could give you the recipe, but we could give you the
No,
ingredients.
not the recipe. I mean, if I want to put
Oh
my sea
yeah,
moss
of
in
course,
something.
of course, yes. We'll definitely hook you up. We'll definitely hook
Definitely.
you up, yeah.
Sweet.
Yes.
Now tell Bajans why they need to buy sea moss.
Sea moss, man.
Wait, you need to buy sea moss?
It's imperative. The body needs 102 minerals daily. It can provide you with 92, and if you use the bladderwrack, that's
Get
all
full amount.
102.
That's all 102
That's
Full
all
102.
102 in one jar.
in one jar.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you know, in my next shop, it has to be sea moss.
Yes.
Health in a
yes.
jar.
Health in a jar.
Yes.
Bajans, don't forget, buy from Bout here.
Yes,
Your
please.
health is your wealth.
Yes,
And what you're
please.
going to do? Buy
Buy
some sea moss. Do.
All right.
Welcome back to Buy from Bout here. Now, today we talked about caring for the environment, caring for your family, caring for yourself. Now we're going to talk about caring for your skin. In studio, I have a wonderful micro entrepreneur who's doing absolutely amazing things. A scientist, she's turning her passion into profits. Now, Bajans, take a leaf out she book. Cherish, what going on?
I just say what about you?
My good. First time I saw your product, I was like, well, this is interesting. And this girl, like, she knows what she's talking about. So tell us, who is Cherish?
Well, my name is Cherish Ford, and I am a chemist. So what I have decided to do is to combine what we have here in Barbados with my chemistry background. So I've used things like aloe and hibiscus, which is soothing to the skin, rich in vitamins, and the products are truly life-changing.
Tell me what these products are.
So in front of me, I have a variety. I have toners, I have moisturizers, I have chemical exfoliators, and I have facial oils. Now, everybody won't be able to use everything because we have varying skin types, varying skin issues. And once a client can tell me, well, I have oily skin, I have acne-prone skin, I can say, well, okay, once the skin isn't sensitive, we can use salicylic acid, or we can use the toner, or we can use the moisturizer, because readily people think, well, my skin is too oily, so why would I use an oil, or why would I use hydration? Because in our climate, especially in Barbados, it's really dry, and we can dry out pretty fast. We might look oily, but really and truly underneath there, it could be dry, and the skin could be trying to make a shift and say, well, you know what, like when we are hot, we sweat to cool down. So the same thing with the face. When it's too dry, it overproduces oil, and then we have to do something to balance it back out again. It is a science, and I really enjoy it.
It is indeed a science.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that say black don't crack.
Girl.
But black could crinkle and it's a benefit.
Eventually.
And you have applied a scientific approach to care for your skin. And your face is what everybody can see.
Yeah, that's the first thing you see, yeah.
No, you mentioned acid on your skin. Talk to me about
that. So I talk about chemical exfoliators. So it should be salicylic acid, glycolic acid, or lactic acid. Now, for instance, when it comes to lactic acid, we can source that through our sugar cane. Yeah, and we can apply it to our skin, and once the pH is correct, because we have something in our skin called an acid mantle. Once it's the correct pH for the skin, all it's going to do is exfoliate the dead skin, get rid of it, and you're going to have healthy, glowing skin. I mean, not immediately, but give it some time, and eventually you'll have healthy, glowing skin. So something like lactic acid will brighten the skin, reduce acne, hydrate the skin. So once your skin is great, once you head out there, the sun is going to be dancing on your skin.
It's solar season now.
It's that time of the year.
It's that time of the year. So you want to make sure that you have your glow on.
Yes.
So I am seeing some toners. I'm seeing some creams and stuff. Tell me about some of the other products that you have.
So we have for instance, the normal plain toner, it has something called vitamin B5. And regular with the wear and tear that we experience on a daily basis, things are also having hibiscus and the aloe in there. So that is, we have the soothing properties, the soothing properties from our land. Yes? So that is good for hydration. That is good for brightening the skin and reducing acne, because I also have green tea extract in there. So so we combine a lot of things to get to, it might look like just a product there, but there's so much that goes on behind there. Then we have the facial oil, like I mentioned before. Our skin is like a brick and mortar type of situation. So, people are like, oh, I put an oil on my face, it's looking a little bit runny, but the truth is, when we have brick and mortar, sometimes we need something to reinforce that mortar in between there. And basically, that's what the facial oil would do. Our fats and our lipids in between, they're going to soak it right up, and it's going to create a great defense for the skin.
Okay, I want to put a little bit for my hand. I can do that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And you see, the thing about it is, you might just need one drop. That's the truth. One drop, just rub it in. Yes. And if you spread it, you will see how far one drop could go.
Yeah.
So after you wash your face, because I have facial washes as well, you will wash your face, leave it a little bit moist, apply your toner, then let it set for a little bit, but don't let it dry out too much. And then you apply your facial oil, and that could be like your nighttime routine. Nothing too hard about it. And then when my clients, once they come in and they tell me, well, my face is dry, my face is oily, I would give them a routine to help them, so that, it's not too difficult, because, there's so many things going on, so many things out there. So what I try to do is cut it down as much as possible, so the clients can know what to do, when to do, and, it makes life a lot easier.
Where do we find you?
Well, I'm located on Black Rock Main Road, and you can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, Shea Essentials. Pretty simple and straightforward. My cell phone number is 841-4066.
Cherish Shea Essentials. This is a winner for the summer. I absolutely love this product. And you talk about things like hibiscus and
Yes.
aloe,
Yes.
sugar cane, things that growing right here,
Right
so in
here in Barbados.
Look, I always tell them Bajans, swap out one of them foreign things, because I'm from Bout here, so, and Shea Essentials is that product. Now, this week, we talked about caring for the environment, it's caring for your body, now caring for your skin. Bajans, it's obvious though, buy from Bout here. If you are a micro-entrepreneur interested in being on Buy From Bout Here, reach out to us at buyfrombouthere@gmail.com or call us at 266-0779. Bajans, follow us on Instagram at Buy From Bout Here. See you next time.